The enemies to lovers trope carries a secret life that's as compelling as the narratives it shapes, embodying a journey from conflict to affection that captures hearts and keeps pages turning. At its core, this trope matters because it encapsulates the complexity of human relationships, transforming animosity into love and illustrating the fine line between passion's dual expressions. This deep dive reveals the allure that has made enemies to lovers a cornerstone of romantic storytelling. Definition: the enemies to lovers trope features two characters who start off as adversaries, often due to conflicting goals, ideologies, or simply mutual disdain. Their journey from opposition to affection forms the crux of the narrative, offering a satisfying blend of conflict, character development, and romantic tension. This trope thrives on the dynamic interplay between characters, showcasing how understanding, respect, and love can emerge from the ashes of enmity. Origins: tracing its roots back to classic literature, the enemies to lovers trope has been a storytelling staple for centuries. Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing presents an early example, with Beatrice and Benedict's verbal sparring hiding deeper affections. The trope gained modern popularity through various media, from Jane Austen's spirited pairings to contemporary romantic comedies and novels, evolving to reflect changing societal norms and values. Why it works: psychologically, the trope appeals to the universal desire for resolution and harmony, transforming initial friction into a satisfying emotional payoff. Narratively, it provides a rich canvas for character development, allowing authors to explore themes of forgiveness, growth, and the power of love to overcome adversity. The inherent tension and eventual release captivate readers, offering a compelling mix of drama, intrigue, and romance. Examples: Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice remains an iconic example, with Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy's evolving relationship illustrating how misjudgments and pride can give way to mutual respect and love. In contemporary literature, Sally Thorne's The Hating Game exemplifies the trope in the modern workplace, where rivalry turns to romance, highlighting the thin line between love and hate. Marissa Meyer's Cress, part of the Lunar Chronicles, infuses the trope with science fiction intrigue, showcasing how even characters on opposite sides of a galactic struggle can find common ground and love. Variations: the trope manifests in myriad forms across genres, from high fantasy to cozy mysteries. In fantasy, it might involve protagonists from warring factions discovering a common cause or enemy, while in thrillers, it could feature spies or detectives initially at odds due to differing methodologies or allegiances, only to later unite both professionally and romantically. These variations keep the trope fresh, allowing for endless reinterpretations that resonate across diverse audiences. When it fails, common pitfalls include insufficient character development, where the transition from enemies to lovers feels forced or unearned. Another mistake is underplaying the initial conflict, reducing the emotional impact of the eventual reconciliation. Failure to address the root causes of the initial animosity can also leave the relationship's foundation feeling shaky, undermining the narrative's believability and satisfaction. For writers, effectively employing this trope requires careful balancing of tension and development. Start by establishing strong, believable reasons for the initial enmity, ensuring that the character's journey to understanding and affection feels genuine. Invest in deep character development, allowing their pasts, personalities, and values to clash and later converge in meaningful ways. Lastly, manage pacing to maintain tension while gradually building mutual respect and attraction, ensuring the transition from enemies to lovers is both believable and rewarding. Conclusion: the enemies to lovers trope endures because it embodies the transformative power of love, resonating with the hopeful notion that even the deepest divides can be bridged through understanding and compassion. Its allure lies in the promise of redemption and the thrilling journey from conflict to harmony. For readers and writers alike, mastering this trope offers a pathway to exploring the nuances of human emotion and relationships, promising endlessly varied tales of antagonism turned affection. In this light, the secret life of the enemies to lovers trope reveals the heart of storytelling itself, the belief in change, growth, and the ultimate triumph of love. Understanding tropes helps both readers enjoy books more and writers craft better stories. What tropes do you love or hate? What should I cover next? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for weekly trope breakdowns.